airspeed, we're not going to pick up a ton of airspeed because we have all these flaps in. So see how we're not going 150 knots because of the maneuver we just made. Now, did Paul King just make a huge mistake in putting all those flaps in and doing that? I don't know. Are we making it to the runway?
We got the red light.
I don't know, man. Jesus. I think I made a mistake there. So look at that. We're doing a go around. I already had the flaps out. Carb heat's off. Flying W traffic 62862. Go around 19. Flying W. Okay, so I'm not going to curse because we're on video. I screwed that one up. I was a little too aggressive getting there. Now, if that were a real emergency landing,
traffic Archer right base.
I landed in the bean field right next to the airport instead of on somebody's house. But we went from 1,000 feet to the runway in 20 seconds or 15 seconds.
Left downwind, 22, Solberg.
Okay, you have the plane. Let's just check that we didn't leave anything misconfigured. So flaps are up, carb heat's off, mixture's full rich, fuel's on both. I don't think we touched the trim. That looks good. Everything's good on your side. So your plane. We're going for 1,000. Yes, I noticed you tried to put the nose down for best glide, which is why we keep doing that. Best glide is typically going to be nose up unless you're already in a really slow position. And I just put in too much flaps too soon because I thought we had it made, but what do you think we missed it by? A quarter mile?
Not even.
Not even? The problem is if you try to stretch it, that's how people stall aircraft. Stalling it from 100 feet could kill you, right? You break your back and your neck.
Yeah.
So the best thing is, if you think you're not going to make it, don't try to stretch it. Just land in the grass. Probably nothing will happen to you. We're only going 40 or 50 knots by the time we touch down, and the ambulance can get to you real easy off the end of the runway there, right?
Correct. All right, let's do one where we make it now, okay?
I'm not going to do that again to you. I just...
Cross-key, Cessna 150, 95 Tango, entering left down 27.
I forget what you said, but you kind of set yourself up for that. You said something to me, and I was like, he just asked me to pull the power right now. About every 50 or 100th time, that's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you at least twice on your check ride, so you might as well get used to the startle reflex. And don't pitch the plane down, because he's looking for 65, not 185.
Solberg traffic, White Skyhawk, 3 Hotel Bravo, entering the left downwind runway 22. Solberg.
Carb heat's on in the White Arc.
01.
Okay, so no more shenanigans. I won't do that again to you today. I had my little bit of... I was starting to get bored, so...
24 Lakewood, full stop.
Okay, so are we descending to the airport, or... You can do whatever you want, so that's a little too much, just a notch up. And watch your power setting, we're a little bit light on power.
Solberg, traffic White Skyhawk, turning left base.
Okay, I don't see any aircraft between you and the end of the runway. Flying W traffic 62862, left base 19. Final looks cleared, nobody at South Jersey, and you're all set.
Solberg traffic sky, turning left crosswind, runway 22, Solberg.
Damn, that old too much flaps got me.
You dumped them all in.
I dumped them all in. Well, I thought we were going to need them for sure. We were at 1,000 feet when we started that U-turn. This looks really nice. I think you're going to have a really good sight picture when you finally turn final.
Left final.
Watch your power setting. Just a touch of power is going to help you out here. There you go. Your airspeed's 68. That's good. We want to be somewhere 65 to 70 at this point. Okay.
Lakewood traffic, Archer, right base 24 Lakewood.
And just always be prepared to push the power in if you need to right here, because those wires are probably pretty strong. I don't think it's going to be like a cartoon. I think it's going to be, well, it might be like a Roadrunner cartoon, where you get shot back into outer space or something. Okay, so now you're descending a little too fast, so let's just add some power, but keep the pitch in that spot. There you go. This is it right here. Look at your power setting right now. You're 17 and a half. That's the right number. So I'm going to stay on this with you because let's re-intercept the white light. It's right about there, right? Is that white? I can't tell.
No, it's too red.
Still a little pink. So there's white. So let's start working the power back now. So look, I'm just going to hold it. I'm fixating on the third stripe about halfway up my windshield. Go ahead and start working the power back. Now I'm putting in a little bit of right rudder. And I'm just going to hold this, and I'm working the rudders. That was a little bit too hard. Let me just add a little power here to re-land this. There we go. Okay, full power. Yeah, so if you ever need to re-land the plane, you might have to add a little power. There we go. So we touched down a little bit hard. If you bounce and you feel like you're going to stall and bounce again, if you add a little bit of power, and it might be quite a bit of power, it'll just get you moving forward enough so you can re-land the plane safely. If you're not comfortable or you get sideways, just do a go-around. So when we bounce like that, it's usually an indication we were a little low on the glide path, or we were really high and we bounced.
Silver traffic, sky, turning final runway 22, so.
Yeah, you're getting this thing on final, no problem, and you're getting it down to 150 feet, no problem. Then we just gotta get it to the runway environment. And that's the transition from the approach on final to the touchdown. It's about, somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds, maybe 5 and 10 seconds of flying.
Field at 2,500 will be doing a practice.
So we got to be on an appropriate descent, so about 300 feet per minute. We have to be working the power back. We have to start pitching the plane up ever so slowly to get level, not to get up. So we're pitched down on the approach. At some point around 10 feet, we want to just start to work it up. And how quickly we do that depends on how fast we need to do it. And then we're going to get the plane level, and we want to be about 3 to 5 feet off the ground. And then we're going to pitch it up ever so slightly, maybe 1 or 2 degrees, and just let it settle into the runway. And it's going to be a continuous back pressure, because as the plane loses forward speed, it's going to lose lift. So you're constantly pulling back ever so slightly. And you should touch right down on the mains, and then you can let the nose wheel drop gently, and now we're steering with our feet again. Nose wheel steering with our feet again. Okay, so we're at 800 feet, so you might want to start your turn to base now. Find to be traffic, 62862, left base 19. I like this. A little bit of flaps. Keep the nose down. So your descent has stopped. There you go. You're going to be a little high, so when you turn final, anticipate immediately dropping the rest of the flaps, and then...
I think being over the power lines doesn't help,
That's okay. They're there. There's always going to be something around an airport that you got to watch out for. Okay, so let's get level and get those flaps in. Next time we go out, we'll do a set of landings with 0, 10, 0, 10, 20, 30 degrees of flaps, and you'll see how much further of runway we need. So this is where you're getting all kooky. Watch, just let's get it lined up and hold it there. That's it. You don't have to worry about that white light. Just leave your power in. You know what we're going to do? That's yeah. We're going to leave, just add just a touch of power so we're not descending too fast. There you go. Now we're at 300 feet. We're just going to land long because we're a little high. So that we're landing on a parallel glide path right now. Now you can work the power out. Now we need right rudder, just a little bit. We're going to keep it coming down, and then here's the transition. That was a little sloppy. Okay, full power. You want to do another one?
Sure.
I don't know if that will, let's get away from these trees and then we'll chat for a minute. We can rotate. You know where the escape point is if we have, yeah, we'll
right
just,
there a little.
just go out through there, but you're fine. I was going to say, was that wind that caught us at the last minute? Okay.
Yeah.
That happened twice, so I didn't know. That's what was happening yesterday. There was like a vortices over the end of the runway and down this end by the trees.
Yeah, that's wind.
Yeah, I heard Don saying there was some wind shear or something. I flew down to that grass field this morning, and it was pretty nice down there. I didn't notice anything crazy, but the wind can be different depending on the trees. I think I accidentally turned this timer off a long time ago.
That was that 50-something last time.
Yeah, but I think that might have gotten accidentally turned off. I'm sorry. I don't know what time we left. You're probably like 1.1 or 1.2 right now, so we should probably put this away next time, and next guy's going to have to get some gas, I think. You definitely have the pattern part down, and I feel really comfortable that you're making the appropriate corrections if we're